Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Paulo da Silva. I'm responsible for marketing for EMEA and India, and I would like to have a small conversation with Oliver, my colleague. Hello, Oliver. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hello.
Do you want maybe to introduce also yourself to our guests?
Great pleasure. My name is Oliver Bluher. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of SAP CIS. Great pleasure to be here and to have a little discussion with my friend and colleague JP.
Great, thank you very much. Oliver, you are here for some time, and Russia is one of the emerging countries and belonging also to the BRIC countries. What keeps awake at night the management of this country and of the companies that we are working with? What is their concern at the moment?
Well, I think the concerns of the managers here are not that much different from what we observe in many other countries, many other businesses. Now, managers here have experienced also very difficult times recently, lots of change, disruption in their business. And the key question for them, of course, is like, how do I handle my business? How do I manage it through this time? How do I be on top of what is happening, what is going on? How do I have the information that I need at hand to take the right decision and steer my company through these difficult times and prepare it then for future growth when the economy picks up, which we are hopefully observing already.
This morning, listening to the keynotes and talking also with some of the customers and the partners, we heard also a lot about problems, issues, the crisis, etc. Normally this brings opportunities. It's also how we see things. What do you think are the key opportunities that we are looking into this market and also the customers are starting to realize that they need to pick up?
Well, the opportunities, talking about our customers, is of course the crisis has given them a very clear view on the strengths and weaknesses of their business. They know what to work on. And I think we as SAP can offer them many, many options to tackle the different weaknesses, but also to build on their strengths. With a very solid foundation of technology, which is able to scale, to grow, or to drive their efficiency.
Very good, very good. And you realize that they start to be aware of these in a quite stronger way than in the past?
Well, the crisis, I believe, was some kind of catalyst for this. In this time, and the crisis hit Russia in terms of the economic numbers more severe when we look at the decline of the GDP than other markets. Therefore, the consequences were much more obvious or tangible for the people and have sharpened the view for this. Therefore, people are more and more aware and, of course, are seeking or looking for answers or solutions, how to better make decisions or run their businesses under such circumstances.
Very good, very good. Let's change subject now. Let's talk about the event itself. I've heard great things during the day about the event. It has been a quite success. We have more than 1,000 people attending today, so this is again a record. What do you think are the solutions that the customers are more looking at today in this event?
I think we have a great mixture of solutions here. One of the focus areas, of course, was innovation. Since we are moving out of this crisis mode, looking for constructive new things. I think we had like in a number of sessions very innovative topics presented. For me as a foreigner in this country, one thing that is striking is the amount of mobile phones and the usage. Wherever you look, you find an iPhone. Although I understand it was not officially sold here until just a few months ago. But the penetration is increasingly higher, so people really use this device. So I think with this topic, for example, we're going really to hit like a very hot spot. Okay. So this is the innovation piece. I believe also on the traditional or so-called traditional topics. We have lots of things to tell. When we look at the classic ERP and the extensions towards CRM, SRM, how to manage my business on an operational point of view. I've went through different sessions here and saw many customers presenting. And I felt it was like a very great mix of so-called traditional topics about operations, operational efficiency, how to use technology to run the business, but also the new hot topics. Over very, very.
One of the great things as well of this event is the power of all the SAP ecosystem that we have here. We have more than 40 partners as well. How is the relationship with our partners in Russia today? Are they galvanized with us as well to capture this growth wave?
Let me put it straight. Without our partners, I believe we can not be as successful as we are. The partners are key to our success here. And I think this year we have the largest attendance of our partners at this event, which is a clear sign that also our partners are going along the way with us and are playing the SAP card, trust in us. And I think together we can do a lot in this market.
Very good. Oliver, thank you very much for your time and for your questions, and I wish you all the success in Russia with the rest of the team as well.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.